What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome to the Overwatch 2 Season 5 mid-season patch, featuring the return of the Overwatch Summer Games event, which does include everyone's favorite event game mode, Lucio Ball, along with the brand new Winston's Beach Volleyball game mode, and some highly anticipated new cosmetics. Also, we got a number of hero balance changes for several different heroes, including a mini rework for Symmetra. But first up, let's jump into the details for this year's Summer Games event. First up, introducing Winston's Beach Volleyball. The Summer Games of Overwatch saw the debut of Lucio Ball, and for the first Summer Games of Overwatch 2, we're doing it again with the introduction of Winston's Beach Volleyball. You'll be scrambling across the sand in an exciting 3v3 brawl where your summer-themed hero will bounce a giant volleyball to the opponent's side of the field. First to score 10 points wins, take your shot, and spike the ball to victory. I, for one, am rather excited to get to try out this mode, and at the time of me publishing this video, I'm actually going to be live playing the brand new game mode. So depending on when you're watching this video, either tune in to join the fun or go ahead and watch the replay, up to you. But next up, strike a goal in Lucio Ball. Lucio Ball is back. This unique sports-themed brawl pits two teams of Lucio players together as they work to score a goal by bouncing a giant ball across the field. You'll run, jump, and wall ride as you race to line up the perfect shot to the opponent's goal. Play on 3 unique maps, each with different obstacles and terrain, and if one ball is not enough excitement, then you can amp it up with the Lucio Ball Remix, where more balls, including triple point bonus balls, fly throughout the arena. So yes, it is the return of both standard Lucio Ball and Lucio Ball Remix, which is the more fun variant in my opinion. However, they don't seem to specify here whether there's going to be a competitive Lucio Ball season this year, which is a little disappointing. I know a lot of people like competitive Lucio Ball, maybe a bit of a niche game mode, but still would have been a nice thing to see return. But nonetheless, I for one am quite excited to have Lucio Ball come back, since I know I'll get at least 1 or 2 good matches out of it before I get sick of it for another year. But hey, that's Lucio Ball for you. Also, make a splash with new skins and cosmetics. This year we're featuring a bunch of sizzling hot rewards when you complete Summer Games event challenges. You'll be able to collect new sprays and player icons for Overwatch 2 heroes, along with a new spray, victory pose, and epic skin for Doomfist. You'll also be able to earn a Lucio Ball weapon charm and up to 50,000 Battle Pass XP. And last but not least for the Summer Games, Mercy gets a cool summer look too, as she dives to your team's rescue with her new Lifeguard Legendary skin, available for a limited time in the in-game shop. Yes, this has been perhaps the most anticipated new skin of Season 5, and lo and behold, at long last, it is finally here. I am sure I'm gonna see this skin a lot in upcoming matches, no doubt there. But moving on to the hero balance changes, a number of different heroes got little changes in different aspects of their kits, with Symmetra getting a really interesting mini rework, which I'll get to in just a second. But first up, let's start with the tank heroes. Orisa, Fortify, damage reduction increased from 40 to 50%, so slight buff to Fortify. Ramatra, Ravenous Vortex, the projectile now passes through enemy heroes, but is still blocked by barriers. As someone who plays quite a bit of Ramatra, I actually quite like this change. It'll make it much easier to actually land the vortex where you want it to land, so cool change there. Reinhardt, barrier field maximum health increased from 1200 to 1400, little buff there for Reinhardt's barrier, and Wrecking Ball, quad cannons, manual reload time reduced from 2 to 1.6 seconds. This does not affect the automatic reload while transformed into a ball, which is still 2 seconds. Now, as a big Wrecking Ball player, this is a rather intriguing change in my opinion. I'm curious to see whether that 0.4 faster reload you get while manually reloading in mech form is gonna be worth it basically, as opposed to reloading automatically in ball form, since while in ball form not only are you a bit more protected, but also you can roll around and move quicker. In theory, this will help Wrecking Ball to actually take out targets if he pops into mech form, unloads all his bullets into one particular enemy, doesn't quite finish them off, and has to reload and shoot a bit more in order to finish them. In those scenarios, this will definitely be beneficial, but overall, I'm rather curious to see how much I actually end up utilizing this shorter reload time while doing it manually. Definitely one change which I'm excited to play around with. Moving on to the damage heroes, Sojourn, Railgun, number of shots to reach maximum spread increased from 8 to 12, and spread reduced by 12%, so little Railgun buff there for Sojourn. Soldier 76, Heavy Pulse Rifle, damage increased increased from 18 to 19, Biotic Field healing per second increased from 35 to 40, and Helix Rocket explosion damage increased from 80 to 90. So just a number of little number buffs basically for various soldier abilities. Interesting to see them pushing him in that sort of direction, since I kind of feel like Soldier has been fine as he is now, but seemingly they're going to give him a bit more power just across his kit. And Symmetra, here we go. This is the really interesting changes coming. Photon Projector, secondary fire maximum impact damage increased from 45 to 50. Secondary fire maximum explosion damage increased from 45 to 50, so little damage buff there. Regenerate up to 30 shield health per second when primary fire deals damage to barriers or enemies with shield health. Okay, interesting. Sentry Turret, damage per second reduced from 40 to 25. Turrets now reveal enemy heroes to allies while dealing damage and for 1 additional second afterwards. This right here is the really interesting part of this rework, in my opinion. Basically, this means turrets are going to be dealing pretty significantly less damage, but they're good surveillance tools now. You can put up a turret, it'll start shooting at an enemy, and then everyone on your team will immediately be able to see where that enemy is. That is a really cool direction to take Symmetra's turrets. They still deal damage and presumably still slow enemies hit by them, but now they also basically reveal enemies being hit by them so that your team can know, oh, these people are pushing through this side route, rather than Symmetra herself just having to notice that one of her turrets went off and communicating that to the team. This is a really cool direction. I'm really excited to see how this mini rework ends up playing out for her, because I think it's a cool direction to take her kit. Will it fix a lot of the problems she ends up having? I really don't know, but I'm certainly excited to see how it plays out. Moving on to Torbjorn, he also was evidently going to be getting some sort of mini rework to help shift power from his turret into his base kit. And it's not nearly as exciting as what Symmetra got, but Rivet Gun secondary fire spread reduced from 5 to 4.5 degrees. Overload now reloads 6 ammo on use, and Deploy Turret damage reduced from 14 to 11, and cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds. So yeah, basically what I said. Turret is slightly worse, gun is slightly better. Not much of a rework on the same level as even Symmetra, what she got, but still an interesting little change. I'm curious to see how this plays out. Moving on to support heroes though, Kiriko, healing Afuda, recovery reduced from 1 to 0.9 seconds. So basically this just means she can throw out healing Afuda slightly faster now. Not much of a buff there, but technically a little one. And Zenyatta, he got a pretty severe nerf as far as I'm concerned. Discord Orb, maximum range reduced from 40 to 30 meters, and time to wear off the target when not in line of sight reduced from 2 to 1.5 seconds. This is a heavy nerf to Zenyatta's Discord Orb, and I personally don't think he needed it. I've seen a lot of people complain lately about Zen's Discord, but honestly, I feel like Zen doesn't even get played that much to begin with at this point, such that, did he really need to be nerfed like this? I don't think so, but I don't know. We'll see how bad it actually ends up being. A 25% range nerf to Discord Orb is rather severe as far as I'm concerned, but we'll see how it plays out. And that does it for the hero balance changes with this season's mid-season patch. Definitely let me know your thoughts on these hero balance changes in the comments down below. Are you excited about the new Symmetra mini rework, or maybe some of the other changes have got you hyped? And don't forget to let me know your thoughts on the Summer Games event, which will be starting today, and as I already mentioned, I will be streaming it live right here on Master Ian Gamer YouTube channel, so be sure to check it out. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, hit up that bell icon, and come join my Discord server to hang out, never miss any of my future Overwatch content. Special thanks to my YouTube channel members who help make these videos possible, and if you'd like to join them to earn some cool rewards, then just hit that join button down below. Otherwise, this is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.